Hello friends, in this video we will discuss PIB summary of certain important articles relevant for RBI Grade B and NABARD Grade A and Grade B 2018 exams. We will discuss the articles published on 1st January 2018, and this video is the part 2 of which includes certain articles, and a few have been already discussed in the part 1 for 1st January 2018. The part 1 included certain articles like Index for 8 Core Industries, Livelihood Business Incubator Projects, and Prime Minister's Employment Generation Program, Women-Owned MSMEs, etc. And now we will proceed towards the second part with the further articles are listed on the PIB site. The topic for part 2, first topic for part 2 is that 9th high-powered review board meeting of Brahmaputra board has recently been held in Borgos in Kaziranga, Assam, and it was held on 30th December 2017. The meeting was held under the aegis of Ministry of Water Resources. In this high-powered meeting, a mathematical model study has been launched by IIT Guwahati, and this is basically to understand about the Brahmaputra river. This meeting was presided over by Shri Nitin Jairam Gadkari, the Union Minister for Water Resources, River Development and Ganga Rejuvenation. This board has recognized that Brahmaputra rivers offers great opportunities for economic development as well as employment generation, especially for northeastern states of the country. The different ways via which this can be helped is through development of inland waterways, via tourism, other industries, agriculture and allied sector. Under the meeting, an important decision has been taken to develop detailed project reports needed for the integrated development or management of the entire Brahmaputra valley. The vision for the Brahmaputra development has been set up, and it has been envisioned to be a great bridge that will link India with Southeast Asia, which is one of the manufacturing hubs in the world. And therefore we need to connect at this area so that we can also gain the benefit of manufacturing industries there, and also to benefit the entire country, especially to northeastern states of the country. Another important decision taken by this board meeting was that a project has been ratified for protection of Majuli Island. This island is a riverine island which is built by Brahmaputra river itself, and it is located in Assam, and therefore for the protection of this Majuli island from flood and erosion, a project has been sanctioned to protect this, and for this an amount of about 237 crore has been sanctioned for this particular project. Similarly, for preparation of master plans and detailed project reports for the development of entire Brahmaputra basin, for the preparation task has been given to WAPCOS, which is a PSU under the Ministry of Water Resources. Similarly, the board has also suggested to create Center for Brahmaputra Studies in IIT Guwahati to cover multidisciplinary aspects of hydrology, environment, agriculture, inland waterways, etc. related to Brahmaputra river and its development. The next article relates to the launch of Allied Health Professionals Database Portal. The government has recently launched this, and it was launched by Ms. Preeti Sudan, Secretary of Ministry of Health and Family Welfare. This particular database portal has been launched to ensure better system and framework for healthcare workforce in the country. This particular web portal registers all the allied health professionals into this portal, and so that the services can be taken from these professionals as per their capacities and need requirements by the government. The aim of this portal is to put in place a robust data repository of healthcare workers in the entire country, so that depending upon the capacity and the requirement, they could be reached and tracked. The health professionals can be tracked via using this portal in the country for their services. This portal has the capacity of capturing more than 10 lakh allied and healthcare professionals data, and already 3000 professionals have already registered on this portal during the testing phase. So this particular portal will help the government to improve expediting the different processes related to healthcare professionals, for example their licensing, their workforce policy, as well as bringing transparency in maintaining standards of educational as well as clinical practice in the healthcare sector. Government has launched another online portal called as NARI, and this is particularly for women empowerment in the entire country. This particular portal has been launched by Ministry of Women and Child Development and Minister Srimati Menka Sanjay Gandhi. It was inaugurated in New Delhi, and the NARI basically means National Repository of Information for Women. This portal was developed by Ministry of Women and Child Development, and it basically provides all the women citizens easy access to all kind of information about government schemes and initiatives that are related to women. So it is a kind of one-stop solution to all the information regarding schemes related to women in the country. So it is very easily accessible at one place, and this portal summarizes over 350 government schemes and other related information that is beneficial for women, and more being added, updated every day as per the new releases of the information. This particular portal provides information to women about the issues which are related to women and affect their lives. This information will empower the women with the power of information and will help to build their life skills, and will also facilitate to take full advantage of the schemes and services provided by the government for the benefit of women in the country. Because this particular portal tries to cure a problem, that is the information asymmetry that is prevailing in the country, so that many women are unable, don't have information about the different schemes that are meant for their benefit, so they can't take the advantage of those schemes. So in order to cure that, to spread awareness and information about the scheme so that the women can take advantage, benefit of the scheme, this particular portal has been launched by the government. It has been implemented, the government has implemented a number of schemes, and therefore those have been shown in this particular portals and help to make women knowledgeable about their rights, economic opportunities, about different social support mechanisms, legal aids, etc. available for their benefit in case of need. This online portal has information, for example, related to these headings. For example, it gives suggestions about healthcare checkups, it gives tips about nutrition, it gives information about different diseases especially related to women. It also provides information about job search and interviews and other skill development initiatives by the government, especially focusing on women. It also provides advice on investment and saving. Another important feature is about information about legal aid and information about crime against women. Other information related to safety, procedure to adopt a child, and harassment at workplace are also included under this online portal, which is a one-stop solution for all kind of information about government schemes about women. Another initiative has been taken by the government with the launch of e-Samvad portal. Through this particular portal, different NGOs and civil societies can provide feedback, suggestions, and other grievances can be put up on the site, sharing the best practices, etc. So this can help the government to improve upon, based on those feedbacks and suggestions, the different schemes, as well as to take the to help in inclusive policy development and implementation of the different schemes, especially related to Ministry of Women and Child Development. The next we have the Consumer Price Index for industrial workers that has been recently released for the month of November 2017. This particular consumer price index measures the change over time in prices of a given baskets of goods and services that are being consumed by a particular population, that is the industrial workers, as the name suggests. This index is released by Labor Bureau under the Ministry of Labor and Employment, and it is released with respect to all India as well as with respect to 78 constituent centers. So there are in total 79 figures, that is 78 plus 1 for India. The base year for compilation of this particular index is 2001, which is taken. So if we are talking about 2017, we will be comparing it with the prices in 2001. The weightage in all India index is compiled by giving by averaging the weightage of the index in these 78 centers. So all India is basically an average of the constituent centers indexes. This index is prepared monthly and is released on the last working day of the succeeding month. The All India Consumer Price Index for industrial workers for November 2017 is 288. With respect to October 2017, it has increased by 1 point, that is in 2017 October it was 287. The maximum increase was from the food group, contributing about 1.1% increase to the total change. Similarly, as compared to this monthly increase, year-on-year inflation is also measured by this particular index when we compare the index value prior to the yearly basis. So for the month of November 2017, if we count year-on-year inflation, it stood at 3.97% as compared to November 2016. The 34 indices cities, the 34 centers have the indices values that are above the all India index value, and 42 have below this national average, while the indices of Visakhapatnam and Ghaziabad in particular are at same level with all India index. So with conclusion of part 2 of PIB summary, we conclude the PIB summary of articles from 1st January 2018. For more videos, you can visit www.edutab.co.in. Thank you and happy learning.